Hello everyone, Neorash here, and happy Halloween to anyone who's watching this the day it's made live. Um, Today's review, I'm already making a review because I did say yesterday that I would make a review for more horror-themed manga uh, for, well, Halloween. And my choice goes to Mieruko-chan Volume 1. This is probably the only horror-ish manga that I have. Although I do have a couple of manga with like not really manga, more like light novel with pretty horrific stuff like Roll Over and Die. Some of the monsters shown in that series are pretty scary, but just to show you what kind of thing you will have to see during the series of Mieruko-chan if you haven't watched or read it. This is literally when this is like the cover, like the you just open the book and you see this, and this is pretty much what you will see most of the series. There's all kind of abominations like that, and despite this, if you go on this manga's Anime Planet page, it's actually also classified as a slice of life because despite all the monsters that Miko sees during the series, there's usually quite a bit of like regular things that high school girls do, and that's what I like about this series in general. But this Volume 1 definitely focuses a bit more on the slice of life part, and that's probably why it's so far my favorite volume of the series. I did like Volume 2 and 3. 4 is also good, but it was different. It was a little different. It was definitely getting darker. But Volume 1 definitely has, I think, a mix of a bit everything. There's, well, the horror stuff with all the monsters you see. Like, again, this kind of stuff. There's also quite a bit of humor. And as I said, there's a slice of life part. And I must warn you that it is quite a bit edgy, though. There are some questionable angles sometimes, especially in chapter 1. I mean, I don't mind all that much, but some people might do. Like at some point in chapter 1, Miko goes look for some salt in, I don't remember if it's in the kitchen, and we see that kind of shots. I mean, was it really necessary? Not really, but personally I don't mind it all that much. People who like edgy stuff will definitely like it. There's at some point a monster that grabs Miko's best friend's boobs. So as I said, it does mix a little bit of everything. What can I say? I haven't watched the anime, so I don't know if all that edgy stuff is also in the anime, since a lot of anime seems to censor a bit, not all of them, but some of them. Story is pretty good. One thing that it's not something that I didn't like, but it does end with some kind of a Volume 1. I mean, it does end with some kind of a cliffhanger that, as of Volume 4, has not been brought back. Like, it ends with Volume 1 ends with, I'm not gonna spoil it, but it ends with a specific character appearing, and that character is only seen in the last chapter of Volume 1, and I don't remember having seen him ever since, and I did read Volume 3 and 4 pretty recently. Volume 1 and 2, it's been a while, but Volume 3 and 4, I did read them pretty recently. I haven't read Volume 5 yet. I do have Volume 5, but I didn't read it yet. But yeah, is not seen, and he looked like, considering what that character said to Miko, it he did sound like an important character, at least in relating to Miko's backstory. And although I don't mind that he wasn't brought back in like Volume 2, I did wish that by Volume 3 and especially Volume 4 he would have been brought back. I do hope that Volume 5 or upcoming 6, Volume 6 is releasing soon, I believe at the end of November. I do hope that he will be brought back, or at least he will be mentioned. So if you like horror stuff that doesn't focus only on horror, that it's not scary just for the sake of being scary, I would definitely recommend this series. Volume 1 is great so far. I would give this Volume 1 I would say 8 out of 10. It's great, but definitely not perfect, and definitely not in my top 5 or even top 10 series, but it is definitely an enjoyable series so far, and Volume 1 is definitely a great start to this series. It actually, I picked it up randomly and ended up liking it a lot. So this is one of those like, oh, this looks okay, even though I'm not even in horror stuff, and I really did like this one. So yeah, definitely pick it up. If you like the anime, you're probably gonna like the manga. I'm guessing. I haven't watched the anime, but like 99% of the time, the anime is not as good as the manga. So unless you really don't like reading manga, but yeah, as I said, definitely a solid 8 out of 10. I really enjoyed Volume 1 of Mieruko-chan. So again, happy Halloween, and I'll see you next time.